Hello, welcome to Trish's Cards and Crafts, and I'm just checking to make sure, yay, everything's working out okay. Can just about to see everything. And hello to whoever's out there. Hello, thank you for joining me. Sorry about the mess. I've only just come back home. I've been out all day, so with one thing and another, I thought I'd better hurry up and get upstairs. So I haven't got a sample of what I'm going to make because I've already given it to my mum, because that's where I've been today with my mum. And I thought she wanted the gift money wallets, so I thought I had some gift card holders, but I didn't have a money wallet as such. So I thought this morning I'd jump in my craft room quickly and have a go, and maybe then I could share it with you when I came back tonight. So I'm using a DL size card. It's where have I put them now? Here they are. I haven't got a paper on it, so they're just card blanks that I've bought. They've got the envelopes that match. You could make it from a sheet of A4 card, and it's just really an A4 sheet that's sort of folded into three, and then you'd cut off the top portion of it. So that's the same size as the same width as a piece of A4 card, but just two-thirds of it. And the actual piece of the card that we're going to decorate is just the 1/3 of it. So I'm using a piece of, this is real red, it should be poppy red, but I've only got real red card, and a piece of the DSP. It's not one I would probably go for normally, but it's again from the Merry, Bold and Bright designer series papers, the 12x12s. It's got all these different ones, but this one has got all these pink, yellow and red dots on the back, and I don't think that screams Christmas to me, but obviously the Christmas trees do. So if I wasn't doing it for Christmas, I might possibly have used the other side. The other option I was thinking of was this lemon lime twist with the fa-la-la-la-las. That I thought might be fun as well. Just something a bit different for me, because I don't tend to go for those sorts of colours. But if it's not for me, it doesn't have to be my colours anyway. But I thought if I've made it with this, it's possible that I would use this. So I thought, well, I'll make it anyway. So the A4 card is the right width that I need to make my card with the wallet part of it. So I'm just going to use this. So let's make a start, and I'll show you what I've done, how I made it. So I've just going to cut, I think it was 1 3/4 inches off the end of this. So using my trimmer, I'm going to take 1 3/4 inch off the end of this piece. So this is the piece that's going to go inside, and then on the outside I'm going to take another piece, but this one is going to be 3 7/8. I think I got it to. No, that's what this is. 3 7/8. So it's going to be 3 3/4 of an inch. 3 3/4 inches. So that. But I'm going to cut off about 1/4 inch from the end. So this will be about 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to do it up to there. And I'm just going to cut that much off. It looks more like an inch, but we'll see. Here we go. Right, so this is the piece that's going to go on the front as the base layer. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, and then I want a piece of DSP I'm going to have to cut it off this way up, because that's the way it's going to be, this way, but I need to cut the top of it off. So I'm going to cut 1.5 inches off this length, because that will then fit on top of this. The ones that I made, I actually made a bit of a, I made a boo-boo, but they were sort of, and I want to go to about, I want to cut it so that I've got, it'll be 3.5, no, that's the wrong one. No, it'll be, oh, I'll sort it out now, 2 seconds, and I will work out exactly how much it's going to be, because I need to put this out. So this piece of card stock is just over 8 1/4. So I'm going to cut my piece of DSP down to 8, and I think it was just 1/16. So I'll cut it off here, so I can always cut it a bit more off if I need to. So that hopefully will give me a border all the way around that's equal. So there we go. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. And then I'm going to cut another strip off that is going to be three and a half inches tall when I get to it. So I'll just make sure I've got this in the right place. There we go. And hold that down. And then I'm going to cut this one down too, because this one is different to that one. This piece is 8 1/16. So I want this to be 1/4 inch less than that. So 8, so it'll be 8 1/4 plus a 16th. So that makes a lot of sense. It doesn't have to. If I'd made that one 8 inches, that would have been 8 7 3/4, I should say. Okay, so that's fine. I could have cut an 1/8 inch, a 1/16 of an inch off them both, and that would have been okay too. So I've got my piece now that's going to go on the front like that, and then I've got the piece that's going to go on the inside to make my flap to put the money in. So we will stick these on, and then we'll do some embellishing afterwards. So I'm going to use, if I can find it, my Tombow. Whoops. No, there's not much in there. Let's find, I brought some more up with me. 2 seconds, there it is. So, here we go. So I'm going to stick this onto my piece of card, and then the card will be stuck onto the base of my card back. Plenty of glue on it, and make sure I got it the right way up, although it doesn't really matter at this stage as long as I put the red piece on the right way up. So I have sent for some new blades from my trimmer, because the paper's starting to get, the card is starting to fray, and the paper does a bit, but there we go. It's okay for now. And then this is going to be put onto the front of my card base, and I will show you. I've seen lots of other card wallets, and they don't use DL size cards, but I thought this way it doesn't really matter about the size of the notes that you're putting inside, because they will all fit, because they're never going to be as long as a DL size card. So, and I haven't brought any up with me, so I can't actually show you. But even if you're in America, you would be able to fit one of your long sort of dollar bills. Pick that off quick. There we go. Inside this, because it would be long enough for that as well, I'm sure. Okay, so now for the inside. And let's put that pen away. I've cut it so that it will be the same width as my card base, and it's going to fit along this bottom edge here. I'm not going to stick it on quite yet. I'm going to put the paper on first, and then I'm going to cut a little notch out around about the middle of the card as well before I stick it on, because otherwise I'd never get the punch in to be able to cut the notch out. So we'll stick the paper, the DSP, onto the card first. And again, I've left an edge all the way around the inside. What I did when I did the original one, I kept the piece of paper, the DSP, the right width to fit on the outside of the card. So then when I went to do the inside, it had quite a big border on the edge of the card, which I was a bit disappointed about then, because it didn't fit properly. And I didn't like it, but it was fine. I didn't have time to be able to go back and cut some more up, because I was making 2 of them. I didn't have enough paper to actually left over to do it again. So it was fine, and I don't suppose anybody will notice, but I knew. So there we go. I'm using the 1 3/4 inch punch, and I'm just going to put that through, hopefully towards the middle, and not too much in there, just to have a small amount cut out. Whee, that's gone flying. So that's my little notch that's going to go there. Get that now, and then I'm just going to put a small amount of glue around the right along, as near as I can to the edge, but I don't want it to be too much glue, because I don't want it oozing off out of the sides either. So as close as I can. The sides are not so important, because this side isn't, and that side, because they're not, there's plenty of room in the middle for the notes to go, but I want it to be as close to the bottom of the card as I can, because there's not a lot of depth to it. I could have made it deeper, but I don't really think I needed to. So I've got the glue on there now, the Tombow, and there we go. I'm going to put this down. I want it to go as close to the bottom and the edge as possible, and I don't want it overlapping if I can help it. So that is stuck down. I'm just going to go over it with the bone folder. I don't know that many people give money as gifts nowadays. More likely to give somebody a gift card, isn't it? But some people still do give money, like my mum. So there you've got your little pouch to be able to put your money inside of. Okay, now we can think about decorating it. So I'm not quite sure. I think I might use this one on a piece of white card. That will fit. And use that Warm Christmas Wishes. It's encircled in warm. Now, this one is out of is not available anymore. It's a retired set. But we've got. You could use. There's so many that are still available. You've got Wishing You the Best and Brightest Holiday Season, or Merry Christmas, celebrating the magic of the season. We've got, I think the Brightest Glow is still available, and there's lots of nice sentiments on here. We've got, that's not a Christmas one. Oh, this one. May your season be one that's festive and fun, or Happy Christmas Wishes is the one that I used on the samples that I made. I'm going to put this one inside, a little something for you with lots of love from me. So that's going to go on the inside. I could use one of the little characters off here as well if I wanted to. I think the rhinoceros would be quite fun, but I'm just going to put a sentiment if I can. That's not really one. I'll go on this because it's not a finished one. Got this one. I think this one is either retiring or has retired. I think it's still available, but you could put Christmas or Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas. We could put it inside a circle. That would work as well. I don't know that you'd want to use any of the others, but that would be okay. Or with love, you could put one of those. You've got, because you want quite a biggish one, so that season's greetings might be nice. Or if you used Happy Christmas in a circle, that would be nice. I'm not sure that you'd want to use either of those for this particular one. Yeah, so we could use any of these. Those would be fine. Just trying to find what I've got that is still available. I don't think that one is. Was thinking of trying to find one with a tree, but because that would be applicable. I don't think I've got any of the tree ones and about at the moment. So I think I might stick with what shall I use? I think I will stick with the one that I was going to. I'm going to do this Warm Christmas Wishes. I know it's not available, but there's lots of different options, and I'm sure you'll probably have stamps of your own that you could use. But for this purpose, I'm going to use this one. And I do quite like this one. I've used it quite a bit. I know. So I'm going to take that one off there because I don't need that one now at the moment. I'm going to use this one on there. And I think I will do it with the real red. And I'll use a circle of the, maybe I'll still stick to the real red because there's a lot of green on the background, so that's fine for me. So I'm going to use Warm Christmas Wishes. And it's a little bit darker than the Poppy Parade that's in here, but it's fine. I'm sure it'll be great. So just going to stamp that on there. And there we are. And then I'm also going to stamp on the inside, just above this part here, the other sentiment, a little something for you with lots of love from me. I mean, you could put it up here, but I think I'm just going to stick it up here because you'll hopefully still be able to see it above the notes when you put them in. So I'm going to put it as high as I can. There we go. There. Oops, and I've got some on my... Oh, I can't see it. Must have got some though, because it's on there. Right, I will get that off afterwards. And we'll put our sentiment out now. And I think I'm going to use this one. I don't think this one's big enough. We'll find out now. 2-inch will just fit it in, but I'm going to use the 2 1/4-inch punch because I've got one, but you could get away with the 2-inch punch. This one's the 2 1/4-inch punch. Don't think this one is available anymore, but if you've got 2 punches, you could use dies if you've got dies and die cut a circle out. There we go. So that one's going to come out. And I've also got somewhere the and I'm not sure what size it is. Find out now. There's here it is. This punch here with the decorative edge on it. So that one might be nice. I'm not sure. I think it's around the same sort of size as this circle actually, but I'll try it and we'll see whether it'll fit. I don't think it will, and then if not, I'm going to use the 2 3/8 inch pinch because I know that one will give a little border around. So that's the one, and I'll do the other one at the same time. That one can go back to there, and 2 3/8 here. I'll cut this one out at the same time, and then we can see the difference between the two. So here we go. So we've got that one will just about show around the outside, but not very well, so it won't stand out very well, whereas that one on there has just got a nice narrow border around it, and we can put that anyway and it will look good. So I think I will stick to that one. Oops. And get rid of that. Now I've got some nice real, I've got a few different ones here. I've got that real red ribbon here, or I've got this, whoops, this one. Everything's falling over out of the way. So I've got this one as well, which is Sweet Sorbet, but I think that would probably be okay as well. And this one is bordered ribbon, and it's 1/4 inch, whereas this one doesn't say because it's in a Dove 2 pack, and it's real red and garden green. It comes, and it's 3/8 inch ribbon combo pack, and you get the garden green and the real red. So I think I might use this one. Now I think I'm going to, pardon me, sorry, fold it over, and I'm going to have it coming out of this, out the side there, just to take up a bit more of the space, I think. So I need my paper snips. I'll fold that over and cut a piece of that off, and I'm just going to trim that so that it's got a nice little end to it. Put that back in there, and maybe, I think somewhere, oh, it might not go with that, no. I got my gold, oh, I've got some gold here. Maybe that would look nice with it as well. Might put two pieces together. Let's just cut a piece of this off, and this is from the gold and silver trim combo pack. It's 1 1/8 inch each. There's a silver and a gold, so if I use the gold one with this, I thought it might be nice if I have it, oops, the same way round. So I've got the same, I've cut it one end, and it's the other end is going in the opposite direction, but the ribbon is going in the opposite, in a different direction. So if I just cut that, oops, there we go, get rid of that. So I've got these two ribbons. If I fold them so they're more or less together, and then, that won't work, will it? Right, so I'm going to fold that in half. We'll work it out eventually, and I'm going to stick this down about there. So I'll get some, I'll use this one. I've got my Seal Plus here. Just put a piece here, and I'll stick my ribbon onto that. I want it to be slightly apart so it's not too much together, so you can actually see a bit more of the ribbon. And then I'll fold this one in half as well, but I want that to come a bit further apart. There we go. And I will stick that there. It doesn't matter that it's not together there, because I'm going to put these over the top, and I'm going to put that on dimensionals. And I've only got 2 on this sheet, but I can use, oh, I haven't stuck that one today, great. 2, I'll just cut up some of the side pieces, and use some of those. Probably only need the one. I'll put it that way round. Looks like a face. Oh dear. Right, and here we go. Whoops. There we are. Normally, I'm on a, which day am I on? I don't even know what day I'm in. On a Friday. My daughter needs to be picked up from work, but tonight she's not. She's going to a Christmas party, which I didn't know about last week. So I wouldn't have necessarily had to change the time of my live if I'd known. But never mind, that's okay. So I can put this down anyway now. I want to make sure there's plenty of that to be showing. There we go. And then we'll put this on top. Just use some, whoops, I'll try. There we go. And use some of this just to go, whoops. There we are. A bit in the middle. There we go. And then I'll put that so that it sits in the middle, hopefully, of that. And we'll add some sparkly bits to it, I think. Oh, these would be nice. And I've got, I think these will go all right with the green. We'll use some of the green ones. I haven't used many of these, and they have got the ones I have used look so I've used the green. So let's open these. These are the adhesive backed glitter sequins. These look much like sweet sequins. There we go. They haven't got holes in the middle like sequins have. That's why I didn't think they were sequins. But there we go. I think they look nice on there. And I'll use my, whoops, that came out. That's not supposed to happen. Ow! Happen. I will, there we go. Get this off. That doesn't happen either normally. Right. So, actually, I might use this end here. So, we've got one here and one over here, and I'll have a little one on the top to go here. So we've got some nice bling on there as well. So that is my money wallet. Just about done. I'll put that away in a minute. So hopefully you will be able to see what I've done. See, you can make one yourself. Again, like I said, you can just use a sheet of A4 card, and you can just cut a third of it off, and you will be left with this DL size envelope. You can have card, not envelope. You can use a DL size envelope to put it in, which I've got one here. Don't think I've got any small trees anywhere. I've got a little robin, which I could put inside from this set. Could use him. Don't think I've got anything much. I think this one is still available, so we could use the gingerbread man. Oh, there is a little tree, but it's not a triangular tree, so maybe that wouldn't matter though, would it? So we could put some of those on. Don't think I've got anything else Christmassy. Yes, I've got a tree. No, that's not Christmassy. Nope. Not to hand anyway. So I don't think that one. No, definitely not. It's got a star, but no tree. And that's not a Christmas one. No. Right, so what shall we use? I think I'll use the robin. Put this away while I get the robin out. Because this is my problem. I don't put things away. I've got a leaf. I've got 2 holly leaves here. But I don't know what set they come from now. I'll have to find them again. Maybe they come from this set. Let's see. Yes, it's this one. So I've taken the holly leaves just take these off here for now, and I'll put those away. At least they're in the right set now, and I can use my little robin on there, and I'll use the real red, it doesn't matter that it's real red, to stamp it with, and we'll put a little real red robin here by the side of my sentiment. Here. There we go. I think that looks nice. And then on the envelope here, we'll put one in this corner over here. Just there. And I might just put one, oh dear, great. Maybe we'll put a row of robins along our envelope. Might have been good if I tried to make sure they were all in a line, but there we go, that's fun. So, and I will get all the red off. Some, I don't know where it's come from, but there we go, never mind, I will get it sorted. I've got a rubber that hopefully will get it off. So that is my card, my money card, wallet and envelope, so that it could be sent off to somebody or given to somebody as a gift. And I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to, I will put this on YouTube hopefully tonight, because I haven't got any interruptions tonight. I've actually managed to send all my Christmas cards off today, so yay me. I don't know whether you've managed to send all yours off yet, but if you haven't, I hope you get them done soon. Normally I'm the last minute to send all my Christmas cards, but I managed to get them all done this year in plenty of time, so I managed to catch the second class post, and they've gone today. So I will post this tonight on YouTube as soon as I can, and then I will also be with you again on Sunday with another video, which I have already filmed. To be honest, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a bag. It's similar to this but bigger. It's just showing you how I made the bag. So this was again a prototype that I made, and then I realized no, I wanted it bigger than this, obviously, because that's not going to hold an awful lot. Wouldn't be bad if you had some sweets. You could put a few sweets in there, or maybe something small, a nice small gift. You could use that. And again, I punched some holes in and put some ribbon in if I was going to give this to somebody. But as this was a prototype, I thought, no, I don't need to worry about that now. So thank you very much for joining me, and I shall see you again soon, hopefully. Bye bye for now.